Hey guys, I just want to do a quick and dirty video here because I just read a very, well, it's a very exciting article, but it's also a little disheartening. I don't know how many of you guys out there have played this game, Trails in the Sky, put out by Xseed here, just a year ago, but it's a very excellent game. But it is part one in at least a, trilogy. There's two games that happen after the trilogy's over. I don't know how much they tie into the Trails in the Skies games. But I have been following this series very closely here recently because this is a fantastic game and I really want to see the continuation of the storyline. However, we haven't heard anything from Xseed as to whether or not the sequel is going to come out. I just read an article on Silicon Era where they discuss, they talk to somebody from Xseed about the process and whether or not it's still being made. And they talk about how the second chapter is a very difficult game for them to kind of bring out because it is such a massive undertaking translating all that text. And I guess, unfortunately, Trails in the Sky was not the hit that Xseed kind of wanted it to be. You know, anyone who talks about this game talks about how fantastic it is, but I guess, that's all well and good, but it really does come down to sales. And one, games on the PSP are not huge sellers. The PSP's never been a very, big selling system. And it being an RPG, of course, in this era of, first-person shooters, most people don't like to play these long RPGs anymore. So unfortunately it wasn't the hit that Xseed was hoping for. I'll put a link to the article down in the description, but basically they say that while progress on the second chapter is going forward, it's just going forward very slowly because they can't allocate enough resources to it to really get it done quicker because it wasn't a big selling hit and their investors are not thinking it would be a worthwhile endeavor. So, in the article it says the one thing you can do is to go out there and sort of let people know about Trails in the Sky and hopefully, get those copies that are just sitting in GameStops, and I don't even think that Walmart would carry them, but get those copies sold so it shows that this is a very viable game. If you guys have not played this, I highly recommend it. The storyline is fantastic. It feels like a full-fledged RPG on a portable system. That's what's really great about these portable systems this generation, is you get full-fledged RPGs, not just like, back when you had RPGs on the Game Boy and they weren't, that great. This is a fantastic game. By the end of it, the ending, which I won't spoil for you, it is a huge cliffhanger though. It really kind of got me choked up a little bit. It was the first time I've been choked up by a game in a long time. But a really excellent game, really excellent storyline. If you guys, anybody who watches this, if you do not have Trails in the Sky, I highly recommend you go out and getting it. If you do have Trails in the Sky and you have a friend who has a PSP who, you might think would enjoy it, let them know about it so we can sell some of these extra copies and hopefully get the second chapter out here because I don't know about you, but I really want to play the second chapter and then the third chapter and then the following two games. I really hope Legend of Heroes is a big series for Xseed. So just a quick video to discuss about that. Link to the article is down below in the description, and I will see you guys next video.